Continuing on the battle between Zelensky and Trump, the misinformation being spread is that that America is paying to protect Ukraine against Russia, right? And that there's no money to pay for our Medicare and for the poor people who are struggling in America. Instead, we're sending all this money to Ukraine. That is only a part of the truth. In fact, the Ukraine-Russia war has been immensely beneficial for American people in general. And let me expect two big things. One, did you know, despite all the stuff that sparked in elections, America during this war became the world's biggest producer of oil and gas? Yes, that's true. America is the biggest producer and exporter of oil and gas. Irrespective of what people talk about Biden, that is the truth. And that happened because with the Ukraine war, Russia was unable to export oil to EU, not oil, gas to the EU. And despite being cheaper to send it by pipe, because of the war, those pipelines went down, Ukraine stopped it, and then of course Nord Stream happened. And that helped America ship far more expensive LNG, because shipping is expensive, to Europe, and that's what made America the biggest provider exporter of LNG across the world. Right now, if this war ends and Russia is able to open pipelines to the EU, then Russia's gas becomes more economically viable for them, and that would be really bad for American oil and gas industry, which provides hundreds of jobs and keeps revenues coming into America. Second thing, here people say, oh, you're sending $60 billion to Ukraine. You're not sending $60 billion to Ukraine. It's not cash that's going out. It's American weapons that are going there. I'm not a great warmonger, and I absolutely hate Raytheon and Lockheed and Boeing and all of that. They're all sending weapons of destruction. But it's also important to understand the truth. That's not money that goes. It's actually weapons, and those weapons are made by American companies and American workers. So if those weapons are not sold and those weapons don't go there, that's some amount of American workers who will lose their job. So, to say that the Ukraine war actually squandered money from America is not true. America gained immensely. America's economy gained immensely from the growth of oldest weapons industry and its oil and gas industry. Neither of those industries I'm in support of. But it's important to speak the truth here.